Fabulous peeps, psychic Lisa Ann here. You are listening and watching Morning Thoughts. Thanks for joining me this morning. Happy November. I cannot even believe it is November, seriously. But we are in November and we are quickly approaching that crazy busy holiday season. So that is what I want to talk to you about today. The most important time that you will be taking during this holiday is me time. It's very funny because whenever I talk to people who are completely stressed out, who have physical ailments, who are just mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted, the number one thing that they all have in common is they do not take me time. Some of you take me time every couple of years. Some of you take me time once a month. Very few of you take me time once a week, yay you, and very, very, very few people that I talk to actually make a little bit of me time every single day. So let's not make this me time so complicated. It can be little tiny things that we do during the day. Whether it's one of my little favorite things I love to do is when I get up in the morning, instead of, well, I don't watch the news anymore, but anyways, instead of turning on the TV and starting with all of that negativity, I listen to music. I listen to my favorite kind of music while I'm getting dressed. So it's not taking any extra time out of my day, but it's just helping me to kickstart my day. For those of you who can never get in touch with me, here's the reason why. When I am done working at 8 o'clock, my cell phone goes off and it does not come back on until the following morning. And yes, I know I can hear you guys already going, but what about people that need to get in touch with me? My children, my parents, and my sister can override my do not disturb system, and that's it. And I have to tell you, if you are like me, one, I have a really hard time saying no, so I would probably work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if I could physically figure out how to pull that off. Two, when I start getting involved in things, I get into that loop. You know, you've done it on the internet where you go to look up one thing and 5 hours later you've now watched 99 videos and read 65 blogs. So I needed to learn how to work with myself. So I know, quite honestly, I have no self-control when it comes to not working. So I have to turn that phone off at the end of the day when I leave. And again, it's all about setting my tone and starting my day right. So your me time can be something as simple as those two suggestions, or it could be going and taking a class, or going for a walk, or going and reading a book. Or it can be bigger things, taking a weekend away with your family, or a girls' weekend, or maybe just by yourself. So I want you to really think about that this coming week as we start to prepare for the holidays that will be around quicker than we realize. And also, the one thing that I hear the most when I have this conversation with people is, but you don't understand. Everybody needs me and they all rely on me and they all depend on me, and the world would come to an end if I took me time. Well, remember, you not only are helping people and loving them and supporting them and caring about them, but you're also setting an example for them. So do you want them watching you and going, oh, I need to sacrifice myself until I'm mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted? Or do you want to set an example of balance, where yes, we are there for people and we love them and we support them and we're compassionate, but we also know where to set those boundaries and find that balance? So give that a little thought. Thank you very much for watching and listening this morning. I hope you guys have a fantabulous day. And when you're done, I wanted to challenge you to go grab your calendar and pencil yourself in for some me time. Start simple, maybe a month, maybe weekly. Those of you who are pros, let's go for daily. And not for nothing, but those of you who live in the area, I don't know. I hear that there's this place called Spirit Quest, and they do meditation, and they have a salt room and a biomat, and they have a crystal light therapy bed. And all of these things are not only wonderful for stress, but also for your health and your physical well-being and your mental well-being and your spiritual self. So swing in, say hi, let me know how you're doing. Go make it a great day, because you guys really do have all the power. Thanks.